We had been touring, at least for us, quite heavily since this is not our job.
No.
It's a hobby, and supposed to be a hobby at least. And we had been touring quite a lot, and we had somehow, gotten ourselves to the point of not stopping enjoying touring, but it
felt like somewhat of a burden.
Yeah.
I think we've always done things that way, that if we don't feel like it's, I wouldn't want to say worth it, but once it becomes too hard to do, wrong kind of hard to do, rather than just slowing down, we are more into the realm of just taking a break, and that's what basically just what we did. I mean, it was nothing dramatic. We just thought to ourselves, I mean, if we just do nothing for a while, we're just gonna feel better. But obviously, it had nothing to do with the pandemic.
No.
Then happened, and we just like, woo.
Yeah, and it was conscious decision of just put it on ice, and then after a year and a half, we were just itching to be to play again.
Yeah.
So it was a feeling that was nice to have back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To really want to do this.
Mm-hmm. I've never felt better on tour actually.
Oh.
I think this break we took, you get to realize what you are doing well and what you do less good. So for example, with traveling and touring, we had time to just relax, see it in a little bit of a retrospect, and when you go on tour again, you think to yourself, if I do more of this and less of that, it's going to be easier. And I mean, the six of us, we've always been really tight, but never as tight as now, I would say. And that's, I think, hugely because of that. You take the break, you can step a bit away from it, see it from the outside, and you can pick out what could go better and what you're actually absolutely doing right. So
you can pinpoint what you were missing and focus on that.
Yeah, and also when you take a break, you start missing the things that you didn't know that you were going to miss. I mean, when you tour and you tour and you tour over and over again, it stops being new, and then you just go on yet another tour, and you miss out on the opportunity of actually enjoying what you do. I mean, for fuck's sake, we're traveling the world playing heavy metal for new people every day. It's an amazing thing, and when you stop feeling that is actually an amazing thing, it's a bit weird. So did the break, and you start to see it again, and now I mean we're just as happy as ever, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
When we started the band, I think our only goal was to make and release a decent metal album. That was the main purpose of the band.
The only real purpose.
Yeah, to just get together and make this one album that we could be proud of when we were older.
Even older. As you said a moment ago, I mean, it was truly to be a hobby band. Just the six of us just meeting once a week and writing music. So this, at this point in our career, when we're doing the second album, is a bit weird.
Yeah. But we somehow went into it, wanting it to be a little bit more of everything.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a fan favorite actually. So, and ever since we released the album, the core of our setlist has been songs from that album actually. So
that's true.
So this album means a lot to us, and somehow maybe proved to us that it was more than just this one moment of
Sure, that's true.
Writing Baldur. So yeah.
Where are you on that album? You like it?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
I would put it below middle for the catalog.
Yeah.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like all our albums, but for me, it's not my favorite.
Since we are ranking, it's my second favorite.
Yes, that's your second favorite. Yeah. That's amazing. I would put it probably fourth. It's dark.
Cold.
It's cold and dark. I like the album.
Yeah.
It's I guess it's around now the time that you can actually go back and listen to it, because when you make an album, you get so submerged in it that you stop feeling how it actually is. You just get it like a part of it, and you listen to it, and all you hear is like snare sounds and missed opportunities for bass licks or something. But before doing this, I listened a bit to the album. It's really, I think the frustration is showing a little bit. Well, frustration. It sounds like we don't actually give a shit about. We give a shit about the music. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the songs and we put everything in it, but it's a bit colder. It's a little bit less welcoming, I guess, than previous albums. So, but I like it. I really think it's a. And I love that album. I think it's a thing that we had to get out somehow, out of the system.
Yeah. And it's the first album that is written, entirely after, because we all used to live in Reykjavik, and I moved away from Reykjavik, far away from Reykjavik.
Yeah.
So it was written, over several weekends. But all of the previous albums had been, written because we are a band that we like rehearsing. We were always putting in ideas, but this album, it was more like we showed up with ideas that were more, fully prepared. So
it felt more project based than what we had done before.
Yeah. So I think because of that, you maybe get less attached to it. At least for me.
Interesting. It might be true. But I mean, we were playing what, 2 songs of it? 3 songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, they play well live.
Can you tell me which songs?
I can't tell you which ones. I just learned the sequence when the tour is about half in, and I just play them. So it plays well live.
Yeah.
The songs are really fun to play. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we would have started the band again, but because we just want to be a fully operational band again.
Yeah.
And if there was any doubt, which there probably wasn't, but after the first 2 weeks of this tour, it seems like we've never been bigger. The audience has never been as active and big. So it's just we just straight on forward.
Yeah, and we have actually met up a few times, writing new music. And today we were listening to most of the demos we have made so far.
Sure, we have plenty of stuff. Yeah. So if that's what you're fishing after, yes, there's going to be an album next year. 2023, there's going to be a new Skálmöld album. How many have said such a statement and then failed? But I'm promising. That's right.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Formal announcement.
Yes, for
later. At least for me, ever since we started, this touring with the band, Poland has always been, up there.
Yep.
Poland and France somehow have always been really, really nice to us. So I've always enjoyed playing in Poland.
Yeah, it's always been really nice. Special shows, I wouldn't pick any. Well, then again, I don't remember anything, ever.
I remember this tour we did with LOYT in 2014, I think. We played a few shows in Poland and they were all superb. It was a really long tour, but these were the shows that stood out, along with France. So
I think there's somewhat, we are somehow, I don't know how, connected to well, connected. I wouldn't say connected, but we get along really well. I mean, we've got loads of Polish people back home in Iceland, and they somehow it just clicks. It's something about the mentality that I think we speak to each other in a very easy way. So not only the gigs, also just meeting the people like before and after the gigs has always been super fun, and just organic and like easy going. I love coming to Poland. Sounds like such a cliche, but it's true. It's actually true. It's always been a favorite for us. I love Poland, but I really do.